Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Claydream, and this is a new documentary focusing on the life, times, and creations of Will Vinton, who created Claymation, this company that revolutionized stop-motion animation. He was the father of Claymation. He made like those raisins, like Claymation raisins and all kinds of different stuff. And he did some really amazing work. And this film is like, generally pretty straightforward documentary from documentary perspectives. You have interviews with people like Bill Plimpton and Peter Lord, who are some big names in stop motion animation. And you have interviews. It's a basic telling of Vinton's story, but I think the elements in the film from director Mark Evans, when he focuses on deposition that Vinton's giving in his case against the Knight family, who Knight was one of the founders of Nike, and they went to this whole entire thing, and how basically Vinton's whole company got tore out from under him. So you have this biography, and it does such a great highlight of all of his claymation work and stuff like that, and that's really enjoyable. It's fun, it's lively, because Vinton is. But then you get to these aspects that really drive the last parts of the film, too, and it starts off with this deposition, really setting the stage. And this kind of reminds me of that documentary about Bob Ross a bit, too. It's really like the seedy elements of what caused a lot of issues for him. And this film, with those depositions, bring a gravity and weight to it. There's an emotion. You see the life, just like Vinton looks like a completely different person in these depositions. And it gives such an interesting new perspective on Leica. And I'm one of the biggest fans of Leica, this company, and Travis Knight, whose dad got him a job through nepotism and setting up at Claymation. And then they basically did this hostile takeover and revamp Claymation into Leica. And all the amazing films that we've gotten since. And it's such an interesting commentary on like the corporate aspects of art and creation. And even that some of the best works of art can be built on deceit and bad things. And I appreciate this film for going there and being able to present those things. In general, a very informative and engaging film. I do feel like how this film wraps up is a little rushed, because it does really avoid some of like the bad times at the end of Vinton's life when he gets sick. It's like they have a part that's like, I had cancer. Boom. He had passed away, and now it's people very emotionally talking about his legacy, which is very moving. But I do feel like it kind of shirked some of those harder moments in his life to keep... Because like it's like, well, we already went through all this court case stuff. We can't put him through cancer, too, on screen. But I do feel like this is an engaging and entertaining documentary. It's worth your time, and I learned a lot. And it gave me a lot of new perspective on the evolution of modern stop-motion animation. But those are my thoughts on Claydream. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.